I think one of America's biggest issues is that there's so many people out there who do not have the correct information, and because they don't have the correct information, there's so many people out there who refuse to admit that maybe I don't have all of the information that I need to make an informed decision. A lot of people are very childish. They're like, I'm right, you're wrong, la 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 la, I can't hear you. Well, the facts don't care about your feelings, bitch. And I really wish we could all just ingrain that into each other's memories, Like all of these white Caucasian conservatives who are afraid of black people, that's because they have a childish fucking mind. They're not mature enough as human beings. A lot of us grew up with this worldview that makes absolutely no fucking sense. Imagine how we grow up, we're being told we live in one of the freest countries in the world. We get older and we fucking realize this is one of the most expensive countries to live in. And it's not expensive for no reason. It's because a middleman and a middleman and another middleman and there's another fucking middleman, and you got to pay all these middlemen to get from point A to point B. Subscribe to this, rent that, pay for this bullshit. Every which way they try to just extract pennies out of you. Even a little bit of money like that ends up being thousands and millions of dollars after the fact. Most Americans, you don't seem to understand that it's not normal to work 8+ hours a day and not have the means to survive. Because if you put 8 hours a day into building a home, hunting for your food, tending to a garden, you would probably get a lot more done than you would going to work to make this puny little paycheck so that you could pay for something that they keep jacking the price up on you. I think it's frustrating how they can just send Americans into a fucking frenzy anytime they want. Oh, we're gonna drop a limited edition Starbucks cup. And people are waking up early so that they can get in line so that they can hopefully get one of these fucking cups. People are fucking elbowing each other and stampeding each other just for one of these cups. And if you ask them why, they say because it's a cute cup, I have to have it. Like, how the fuck do they keep getting Americans to override their common sense and logic and replace it for this just ridiculous bullshit mindset? Y'all know how insane it is to see people lined up around corners just to get a fucking Labubu? I wish I could have that level of goddamn privilege to where I could be one of those monkeys fucking fighting over a goddamn glass fucking cup. Clearly they're not worried about food, shelter, or fucking healthcare. These people are worried about a goddamn cup. They're worried about paying $20 so that they can advertise this nasty fucking pie. It's fucking crazy to see people paying money to advertise. It doesn't make any sense to me why people are going to Taco Bell to pay them $20 to advertise this nasty fucking Baja Blast pie. What the fuck, people? Doesn't make sense that people are going to Arby's and paying for these nasty fucking steak bites. Just get your own damn steak. Cook it up better than Arby's will ever cook it. And you're advertising this bullshit. Why are you paying corporations to advertise their products? They should be paying you. You fucking monkeys. I wish Americans would put that much frenzy into fighting for shelter for all, food for all, fucking water for all, medicine and healthcare for all. Instead of this stupid fucking monkey mind bullshit. I got a glass teddy bear cup and you did it. Me personally, I think America has been dumbed down so much that it's just astronomically ridiculous. There are fucking people starving in Sudan. There are people being murdered in Palestine. There are fucking wars going on around the world that your taxpayer dollars are funding. And you stupid fucking monkeys are just fighting over cups and paying to advertise products. It's so stupid. Arby's don't need a spokesperson. All you fucking idiots pay Arby's to fucking advertise. What's going on? How do they keep duping you guys out of your dollar bills? You guys really want to eat steak from a fast food fucking restaurant? Y'all really want to eat a pie that's been dyed with this neon fucking blue color and just tastes like sickeningly sweet sugars, made with artificial colors, artificial ingredients and you're paying $20 to advertise it. You couldn't pay me $20 to eat that goddamn shit. It's nasty. Give me a real fucking pie that's home fucking cooked, made with fucking love and all natural fucking ingredients. I don't want this goddamn synthetic bullshit. Just feels like everything in America is fake as fuck anymore. We took this WWE formula of heels and faces and we just fucking, oh, this is the real world now. Everybody's just pretending to be this character in public. Everybody out there's pretending to be this character online. Everybody's big and badass until the moment comes that, you know, you gotta fucking be big and badass, and then a lot of people just end up balking. Oh, well, I guess I wasn't as big and badass as I thought I was, Charlie Kirk. It's crazy how people are fighting against you even though they lose absolutely nothing. You don't lose nothing when people are being sheltered. Everybody wants to complain about the homeless, you know, on the streets, and you also don't want to shelter them, even though you don't lose any money in the process. Everybody wants to bitch about the $36 going to feed some hungry belly. But none of you are bitching about the billions and billions and billions of dollars that are getting sent to foreign governments, the billions and billions and billions of dollars that aren't being collected because the ultra wealthy aren't paying their fair share. One thing we hear a lot of people say is that the cruelty is the point, and I agree with that fully. You know, when politicians cut off SNAP benefits and grocery stores raise their prices at the same time, that's just cruel as fuck. Right around the holidays when we're all supposed to be getting together and sharing meals together and sharing happiness together, and they're just gonna fucking drive this massive wedge between the American people. You know, how many more ways are we gonna let them find ways to just completely fuck us financially? How many more ways of extraction are we going to allow them to figure out? I think it's fucked up that America seems to have this caste system and we don't want to get rid of it whatsoever. You know, we have this hierarchy that's based on race and gender and wealth, and we don't seem to see a fucking problem with it, even though a lot of you are at the bottom of that hierarchy. You're not wealthy. You know, I think it's completely wild that there's Americans out there who have worked 42 straight days without a paycheck and they're gonna go in for 43. The fact that they don't even have to pay you, America, they don't even have to make sure that you're fed, and your dumb ass is gonna go give 100% every fucking day to their goddamn jobs and make them more fucking money. Y'all are fucking slaves. You're stupid slaves. We see all these Christians and they're like, oh, Jesus is king, God is great. And these same foolish fucking monkeys, they don't really understand that Christianity is not a tool that leads to your salvation. Christianity was a tool of colonialism to keep you guys dumbed the fuck down and waiting on some savior. It keeps you obedient now so that you can get to heaven later. You build their heaven now, and we don't even know what happens when we die. You dumb motherfuckers actually believe in Jesus Christ. You believe in God, but you don't believe in the Tooth Fairy. You don't believe in the Easter Bunny. You don't believe in Santa Claus. You know, we don't believe in leprechauns. But for some reason, when it's Christianity, we all seem to believe that this is the way. Just stay super obedient to the ultra wealthy and you'll get to heaven later, okay? You gotta make them rich first, and then God will make you rich in heaven. Fucking foolish. The same foolish person who's homeless right now believes in God. There's probably some foolish fuck out there who's been praying and fucking praying and fucking praying without an answer. You know, we all have free fucking will and you guys don't want to use it. You want somebody else to control you. You want somebody else to tell you how to think. You want somebody else to tell you what to do. You want somebody else to tell you how to fucking do it. You want somebody to hold your fucking hand, guide you through the whole fucking process and fucking spoon feed you like you're a goddamn fucking baby. You know, all I ever see Americans as anymore is docile. You're docile as fuck. You're like cattle to me. And that's how these ultra rich see you, like cattle, like numbers, to be corralled, to use, to be pulled to cart. Y'all are fucking stupid. Wake the fuck up, America.